Hello, everybody. Welcome to the GT. Oh, this ain't the GT4. Welcome to the one make round 3, I believe, here at Silverstone. Tuning in a little late for qualifying here. I'll give you guys a quick rundown as we also have 2 minutes. GTX Dave is leading our pack with a 159.3 in the Honda. Nate, not too far behind him, 0.17 off of him currently. He holds down second. Sim Racer is sitting at a .46 off of Dave, and he's holding down third. And that rounds off our top 3. I'm going to read the rest to you. Papa Puddin is sitting in fourth. Mugen 3, a new join to the series, has secured himself a fifth. That Milkman jumping up to a 6th position here. Strong showing from him. He's just ahead of Gillard, one of our fellow admins. Ghost Stroke, a BFR mod, is in 8th. Dylan Got Perks, also known as Dope Boy, has managed to get some free time and join us on this beautiful Wednesday series. So he's in here now and he's secured 9th. Montana has found himself in 10th. Not a bad showing there. Lazarus, as I call him, has found himself in 11th. He's being chased down and followed by Zaddy. M. Crit's in 13th, just ahead of Howcat, who's in 14th. Phantom Sam has secured himself a 15th unless he can get a little bit of a better time. And look at that, he does. He jumps up to 11 just as we click on him. Everyone I previously mentioned, from Lazarus down, went down 1 position. Logan, another fellow BFR admin, rounds us off at 16th. Should be an interesting race as we've lost a few guys due to the intensity of this car. And well, I don't know if you'd say intensity, but just the difficulty of driving this old Honda. Tried to get someone to join me for commentary today. No one took up my offer. So I'm being joined tonight by my beautiful wife, Kaylin. Go ahead and say hi, babe.
Hi guys.
That was really loud, babe. All right.
You told me
She's
to
joining
talk
me
loud.
tonight. She's gonna sit here and do some banter with me. She don't know much about racing, but she'll react to any crashes or any exciting stuff we have go down. Should make this a little more interesting than you all just having to hear my voice. As we wait for the server to finish up, which it just did actually, that's beautiful. Looks like no one really changed on the grid besides Phantom Sam. Everyone else held their spot. Only 17 drivers here today for the Wednesday one make. And we will wait for the server to go ahead and reset itself. All right, and the server has reset itself finally. Our cars are lined up in their formation, getting ready for the race start here. They got about 30
30
seconds
seconds.
before they can get loaded up. You see GTX Dave there immediately pressing drive. He's already got his setup all ready to go.
20 seconds.
He's ready to get down to some racing. Let's see what kind of camera options it's giving me today. Still have not gotten a keyboard. Doesn't look too bad. We'll be able to jump around the grid for turn one pretty fast, going from GTX Dave to Montana to Milkman to catch. Actually, I can go GTX Dave Zaddy to Mugen to catch the front, mid, and backpack action here into turn one. As the cars go around for a full formation, we will sit here patiently awaiting this lap to end and our fellow drivers to begin driving. Oh, my dog is going crazy, as they always do. GTX Dave rocking a nice white and blue color scheme. Montana coming out with a bright one today. So that's very nice. I like that. Looks like baby blue with some purple.
Yeah, you're colorblind.
Dalen got perks. He's rocking. I couldn't tell you what kind of car. It's not. It hasn't focused on his car yet. There's too many cars there for me to tell. Milkman going with the straight driving approach, no weaving here on the formation lap. Well, Silverstone's actually got some nice cameras. Look at this. We got a little drone shot of Dope Boy's car there. Another beautiful looking Honda. Excited to see how he fares out on his return to Black Flag Racing. Nate, a BFR F1 admin, holding us down here, giving us a good look as he sits in P2 to start this race. Do a little swervy swerve there, get those tires warmed up. I haven't personally driven this car outside of the rain, but a lot of drivers say it is very oversteery. So expect to see some guys grab grip when they weren't expecting it and possibly send it into a couple of the walls here around Silverstone. Look at that. That's a mean looking grid right there. One of these days I'm gonna turn collision on for these formation laps and just watch the entire race get ruined before it even starts. Just joking. All right, babe. Out of who you've seen, who do you think's gonna take this one home? She has not seen any of you guys, by the way. This is just
I
gonna be a
have
wild guess.
absolutely no idea. I can't read either. This thing is so tiny. Well, I was gonna go for Nate, but then he just slipped down.
Oh, the race hasn't started yet. It's just formation lap.
I know.
Nate does that. You just let him be. He's back. He's up there again. I'm going with Sim Racer. I have a feeling he's gonna shine here at Silverstone.
How much you want to bet on it?
Whoever loses makes dinner.
We're literally just having pizza and we just have to put it in the oven.
Exactly. It's an easy bet. All right, as they come across the last corner here, let's hope our drivers can keep it clean. And here we go to start the race right now. Green flag, and they are off. GTX Dave gaining the inside for having P1. Looks like almost a little contact there with Nate, but they managed to keep it clean. Very beautifully done. Here is Zaddy in 11th. We'll get a back of grid shot here. See if we can't catch any chaos that might go down. Couple cars going off. Oh, there is someone spun out. The 26 car Milkman has ended up on the grass. There are massive yellows everywhere. Some guys outside, some guys inside. GTX Dave getting taken out. Not taken out, but getting spun off the track. I did not catch what happened there. This bumps Mugen up into first, so Nate must have been off with him. Mugen having a huge chance there, and Sim Racer actually has fallen as well. So I think the top three all collecting themselves just outside of turn 4. This has already spiced up the grid here. Mugen 3 in the lead. Papa Puddin following him very closely behind. They're being chased down by Ghost Stroke, who made a lot of jumps there due to those yellows. Good to see. Dope Boy as well fighting his way up into 4th. We'll keep our eyes on our leader as Papa Puddin goes to try to chase him down. He's within 0.4, 0.5 now. Potential for an early leader battle is here. Jump around. Let's get back to GTX Dave. He has fallen to 15th. Gillard now holds down the 16th spot. That Milkman 14th and Nate 12th. Oh, it looks like we've got Zaddy spun in the middle of the track. Oh, hopefully he can clear himself, and he does, thankfully, avoiding a collision there with that Milkman. Good situational awareness from both of them. Mugen 3 still keeping Papa Puddin at a distance of about 0.4. Be surprised. It'll be interesting to see how long he can manage that. Both drivers putting up a 2:10 point something time. I didn't catch it quite fast enough. Let's jump around here. Lazarus rocking a beautiful color scheme. I forget what it is based off of. He had mentioned it at the series start. But nevertheless, almost looking like a Red Bull car out there. He's found himself in 10th. Not a bad, actually 9th, now that the MFD updated. Not a bad spot. And we do have another car spun off. It's the 26 car again. I believe that is Milkman. Oh, actually, was that Papa Puddin? Mugen 3 seems to have lost him. Let's jump around here. Papa Puddin's number 1. He's fell to 6th. Interesting to see what had happened there. Sadly, we missed it. But Phantom Sam here holding down 5th. He is now getting chased down by Papa Puddin. Sim Racer climbing his way to 7th after falling from 3rd. You can see the distance Mugen's put on the rest of the grid there, as he was that first green car to fly through T1. Another car off. It's the 730 this time. That's going to be Lazarus. Off in that back left-hander, it looks like some debris on the track. 2 cones go flying off of his car. He's now chasing down Gillard, and we have another car off. This is going to be a Hellcat, the 165. Oh, and we catch a spin. There it is, folks.
That was crazy.
Holy shit, M-Crit spinning into, I don't even know who that was behind him. There's the oversteer I was talking about earlier. You gotta be able to really catch it to avoid anything like that. And sadly, that one got the best of M-Crit. Gillard managing to sneak by and gain some positions due to it. Still some tight racing here. Nate keeping his position behind GTX Dave as they fell off of 1st and 2nd. They have now formed the mid-pack. Oh my god, and we have Mugen 3 going off! The leader has went off and changed positions. We now have a surprise P1 leader who is Ghost Stroke, finding himself in the P1 spot. What a drive from Ghost Stroke. This is huge. If he can manage to keep it clean for the next 45, he might walk away here with his first win at BFR in one of our series races. It looks like we do have a slight yellow in the back again. I believe that might have been Logan's 93 car going off track just a little bit. This is a full-blown race here, folks. Nate still chasing GTX Dave. Here's M. Crit, who had to spin just a little bit ago, trying to make up some positions. Looked like he was about to take that inside, but ultimately decided against it. He's chasing down Phantom Sam. Papa Puddin getting himself back up to fourth. He's chasing down Montana. Montana's going to be looking for a podium here, so don't expect him to give it lightly. As the grid really begins to separate, we have a front of the pack, then sort of a little island driver of number 26, that Milkman, and then the back of pack, at least I think that is that Milkman. Papa Puddin losing some time there on Montana, ultimately keeping him within 1 second. And Crit doesn't look like he has too much damage here. He should be able to sustain it until the pit window opens. Whether he's able to gain time or not on Phantom Sam is the real question. You can see Mugen 3 on the MFD has fallen. Let me get back to him. Has fallen to 11th here, and he's actually side by side with Logan right now. As he backs off a little bit, give Logan some room. Let's watch Mugen as he tries to make his overtakes here. You can see he's catching a draft off of Grays right now. Some close racing. A little twitch there from his car. Luckily, he catches it. I wonder if that is what happened to him last lap, as this is around the same spot we saw him go off and give up his P1 position. Not many people are a big fan of the Honda NSX. Yeah, I've heard it's very oversteery, very twitchy, and hard to make the saves. You can see GTX Dave has some rear and side damage there, scratching some of the paint off and losing some of his aero advantage. He does have the fastest time of a 2-minute.5-second lap, which is a killer lap around here with the Honda NSX. He currently holds fastest lap. Montana is still managing to hold off Papa Puddin. I gotta imagine it's pretty hard to overtake on this track. Oh, and you just saw it there. Dylan got perks. Goes off at the same spot M. Crit grabbed too much rubber there. Luckily, it looks like Dylan managed to recover a little quicker and didn't have anyone as close to him that rammed into him, so he got lucky there. But that's ultimately going to buy Ghost Stroke some very well needed time as he grows his gap from first to second to 4.3 seconds. You can see Papa Puddin making a move, snagging the inside there, making Montana run it wide. Let's see if Montana can get anything to stick. He's not able to. Papa Puddin with a beautiful overtake there. Montana now looking to defend against Sim Racer. Sim Racer looking to climb back up into that P3. Oh my God, Papa Puddin just went off when the camera changed. Never mind, Montana takes back second. And it looks like Sim Racer getting caught up in an incident. He drops from third. This gets Dylan got perked right back up into a podium spot, folks. This race just can't be more interesting. It's a hell of a race so far. A lot of cars going off. A lot of cars staying consistent. I'd say it's about 50-50 right here. You see Nate making an overtake, or trying to, on GTX Dave. Let's see if he can get it to stick as he late breaks into the corner. Oh, a little contact there. Pushing Nate off a little wide, maybe. I'm no steward, so my word doesn't mean a god dang thing. Look at that, I did curse everybody. I held it in.
Keeping it PG-13.
Yeah, yes I am. GTX Dave holding down that 5th position. Dylan got perks, getting awfully close there to Montana. Let's see if we can't get a view of his car. Not Montana, of Sim Racer. Here we go. Oh, actually, he just fell off while I was trying to change to him. He's now falling behind to GTX Dave. He's got Nate sniffing up his rear. Let's see if Nate can get an overtake done here. 4 cars very close together. That's going to be Sim Racer, GTX Dave, Dalen, and Nate, all fairly close and bunched up together here. We're going to call them the front pack, and we will refer to Ghost Stroke as the lead pack currently. Dalen got perked, seeming to be holding out pretty well. You can see Nate awfully close now, 0.1, looking for somewhere to go with this car. Dalen keeping very good track position through these S's would not be a good spot to try to overtake. And it seems as if Nate had to. We have the 32 car of Montana going off now. Going to be interesting to see if he can get back on and when he can. It looks like he's not able to pull it off there. You see him get back on and dive out of the way of Nate. Actually, a pop of foot in Nate taking the inside away from Dalen. Manages to snag a third. Dalen looking with a switchback. Oh, can he get it to stick? Oh, this is some good racing. Dalen on the outside, Nate on the inside. And it looks like Nate overall is going to make his overtake stick and keep Dalen right behind him. We do have 2 cars off in the back here. Let's go see who's making love back here. It's Gillard and Logan as our back markers currently due to some slip-ups through the top kink there, the top loop, as I like to refer to it. Some close racing going on currently from Phantom Sam, M. Crit, and Hellcat as these 3 have grouped up in a little trio. M. Crit looking to get past Phantom Sam. You can see some damage there on his car. Phantom Sam catching a little bit of dirt. Hellcat very close behind him. M. Crit, I'm sure, being extra cautious on that turn, as that is where he ultimately lost most of his positions. He was top 5 or 6 before his slip up, and that's dropped him down to 11th. But I think we can expect to see him fight his way back up. He doesn't have too much damage compared to the rest of the grid, so if he can make it past Phantom Sam here, he might be able to jump up and snag GTX Dave as well. Papa put in a driver we haven't given much screen time to. He's found himself in 5th. Really cutting a lot of those corners here through the S's. Managing to gain a little bit of time on Dalen got perks. Is it going to be enough to snag him soon? Is the interesting part. So Sim Racer has now found his way into 2nd there due to Montana's slip up. He's still 6 seconds behind Ghost Stroke. Ghost Stroke keeping it nice, steady, calm, and collected. Has earned himself a P1 right now. We do have another car off. That is going to be Phantom Sam in the 80. He spun right here where we're watching Gillard go through. Maybe not spun, but he did go off track and lost some time. Ultimately, that might give Gillard the shot he needs to climb position back again. We have Gray's 93 car off again, right above our leader on the track map. And it looks like Graves actually teleports back to pit here. Not able to tame that corner just yet. It's gotten the best out of him 2 times now. Ghost Stroke looking real good right now with that golden livery as he leads the pack in P1. I do believe the pit window is going to open here in 45 seconds. It'll be interesting to see how that shakes up the rest of our grid. What are you thinking so far, Kay?
I'm thinking this has been pretty interesting.
That's all you got.
Oh no, I just couldn't. I didn't know if you could hear me anymore. It's cool to watch this go on and see you guys racing versus seeing like the F1 races that we watch.
Yeah, my lady's only experience with racing is when I force her to wake up at 7 a.m. on a
Windows opening.
Sunday and watch the F1 races, which I'm sure she genuinely enjoys, don't you, my love?
Oh yeah, no, I do. Don't make it sound like I don't.
She's pretty into F1. Maybe here soon I'll get her into some WEC racing and some IMSA. That's where it gets pretty crazy sometimes. Get some big grids and it's always fun to watch. Nate here holding down third.
I'm
So
really happy with how Nate's doing right now.
we don't like Nate too much. I'm just joking. Yeah. No, Nate's doing great in that 189 car he always runs. He's actually gaining a little bit of time here on SimRacer, and SimRacer doing the same to Ghost Stroke. Be interesting to see what strategy Ghost Stroke deploys to possibly secure himself this P1. We do have a car off. It's the 31 car. I'm trying to jump to him real quick, everyone. Here it is. GTX Dave off again, playing in the sand pits. He's obviously not like Anakin Skywalker. He does enjoy sand. Huge Star Wars reference for any of you Star Wars fans. He's now getting chased. Oh, and you see him catch that oversteer I was talking about earlier. That is a very dangerous position to be in. Luckily, GTX Dave managing to pull it off. Oh, and there we go. Ghost Stroke going for an early pit here to possibly secure himself a podium finish still. We'll keep our eyes out on who else pits and if it works out for him. This is going to bump SimRacer into P1, Nate into P2, with Dalen got perks into P3. Dalen getting chased down by Papa Puddin. Let's see if he can't jump over to that battle real quick. Here we go. We are now watching Dalen as Papa Puddin is looking for a podium spot currently. Not too much separating either drivers. Let's see if we can't get a better view here. We're in bring Dalen's drone camera. We fly a drone behind each car. You guys just can't see him. You see Papa Puddin securing that inside. Dalen going for a little switchback, having to over slow to avoid Papa Puddin. Good car placement there by Puddin. Dalen has fallen to Puddin here. Puddin securing the overtake. The Honda sounding like a little soda can taped onto its muffler. It's a beautiful sound. Here's that milkman getting chased down by Jesus. I'm sure that's loud for you guys as well. Let's see. That's a rear view. Here we go. That milkman getting chased down by Mugen 3. Alright, that's just too loud.
Hey Hunter, can you hear me?
Whoa! Grace is in
Hey.
here now.
Yeah, I parked it, man. That was an
What's
unsafe
up,
car.
Grace? Yeah, I saw you spinning it up there.
It's like I got nothing today.
Well, you're welcome to join us with commentary. I got my woman here just acting as my second commentator currently.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. I'm not doing too much. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But it's been a good race so far. I mean, everyone is kind of set in two or three groups here, fighting it out. You got the front runners pulling away, and then you got a nice mid pack there that's staying together through the midfield there toward the end of the last turn. But man, it's a tough track and a very aggressive car, I guess I would call it. Doesn't want to keep going the right way.
We've seen quite a few drivers here get the oversteer bite and end up sending them into the outer limits of the track, and that seems to be the biggest issue.
You know, and that's one of the good things about this track is really you can spin. You're not going to crash your car because you're not really going to hit anything for the most part. So you just spin and then you just come back on the track. But it is unforgiving out there. I know I was battling with Hellcat there for a minute, and he spun, and then I spun and came back on, and then I spun like 4 more times and gave it up. But oh, there's another snap oversteer. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Stroke. Straight out of the pits. So he's the only one to complete a pit so far.
Him and F-Crit actually pulled it in just now.
Okay.
Yep. So both going for an early pit stop, hoping that will gain them some positions here. always a risk. A lot of guys like to go for that late pit stop. They might get hung up in some traffic as they come out. Hellcat slowly being caught here by his friend and homie Zaddy. That will be an interesting battle to watch when and if it occurs.
Yep, I
Besides
don't see
that,
Zaddy sneaking up on him very much in that bright yellow car. I think he knows he's back there, and they usually play pretty fair with one another. I'll say that.
yeah, both drivers very well conscious of the ones around them. An interesting and sad one to watch today has been GTX Dave getting that oversteer bite about 3 times that I've caught so far, and really struggling with this car currently.
Yeah, he qualified extremely well, but I don't know how many of those laps were good laps or if he has had one really good hot lap that had him up there. And I don't know who has the fastest lap right now either.
It actually is GTX Dave sitting at a 2-minute, 0.5-second lap.
Oh, and there he goes again. Dude, this car is untamable.
That one was a weird one. It didn't even look like it gave him a chance to save it. Almost immediately sent it sideways.
I wonder if he just, when he went sideways, he just hit the brakes to keep it from doing that snap oversteer, and then it just slid. I tried that once. He's not. The rest of the field has to pit for the most part, so he's not completely out of it.
Sorry to cut you off. The leader here, Sim Racer, getting bid at the same spot Crick did earlier. He's now dropped down 5 positions. That puts Nate in P1. I mean, this is really just a race against the car itself for the most part.
It is. I mean, I don't know if you saw, Marnick was like, I gotta step away. I can't drive this car. He's like, he prides himself on his skill, and he was like, I can't do it. I'm gonna step away from the one make this season and hope for the best next season with maybe a more, suitable car. So this thing is definitely giving some attrition to our drivers that are also prepping for the Premier start. So I don't know how much time they actually spent, even though it's been a couple weeks off because of the holidays, how much time they spent worried about this NSX other than maybe today.
Yeah, seriously, a lot of guys have been focusing most of their time on Premier. You can see Mugen 3 spun off on the last corner, having to give positions to Milkman and Sim Racer. Milkman, a highlight of this race. Yeah, doing very good.
Man, somebody... You can tell who practiced and who didn't in this car because he's doing extremely well. I mean, probably up, 10 positions, 5 positions from his last finish? I'll have to go look and see where he finished.
Oh, yeah, he qualified, I want to say, like 7th or 8th, but he fell a little early due to maybe a spin-off, but he's climbed himself back up. There we go, another driver who... I mean, for just hopping back into the racing scene with us, and you choose the Wednesday one make, he's not doing too bad in the Honda.
No, Dalen's always got some talent. If he can keep his internet going strong, he'll be good.
I wonder if he took our advice and hardwired it to the Ethernet. Yeah, the Wi-Fi router, because currently his ping's sitting pretty good. I haven't seen him jump around like we were seeing last night in our Tuesday night sprints.
Yeah, he definitely did something. He's doing much better.
Rocking that number 2 car. I love to see anyone with the number 2 in there.
Yeah, Milkman finished in 10th at Brands Hatch, but he's definitely showing. He's close to a podium here. You get a couple more of these spins out of Puddin or Nate or Dalen here, he's going to be on the podium for sure because I don't see any problem with Milkman's performance. Oh, Zadi has caught up to the back within a second of Hellcat.
Yep, I think we're about to see the friendly battle between these two. basically the only battle going on right now as the grid has spread out.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Halfway through, 10 minutes left to get everybody's pit in. We still got half the field that hasn't pitted. Everybody's pretty spread out, but I feel like once people start to pit, there's going to be everybody bunched back up. I just feel like they're going to come out of the pit like that.
So an interesting thing I've noted is Nate seems to be one of the only drivers running TC2 here. And I wonder if that's helped him secure pole position right now.
Yeah, I wonder if that's helping with that oversteer. That would make sense. I mean, I didn't try that. I should have tried that. I've been driving the BMW so much it doesn't have a TC2, so I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's almost like needed in this car, as it cuts the engine power to your wheels, and that should ultimately help you just maybe not get so much grip.
That would definitely make sense. I mean, next week we're at Imola, so I'm gonna have to, or 2 weeks at Imola, so I'm gonna have to give that a try. Well, here's Zotti with a wide line there.
Not getting it quite to stick just yet. He's 0.2 off of Hellcat. He's right there. He's looking for it.
Yeah, Zotti using all of the road to try and keep that momentum up and find a spot to get underneath Hellcat.
Hellcat doing well to position himself to avoid that. Oh, and Milkman spun ahead of him, but luckily he's getting back on track. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Milkman.
Now going into the pits for his pit stop. That will bump Milkman to third unless he chooses to pit as well, which it looks like he is. Yep. So 2 drivers at the front of the grid choosing to pit here. Not a bad time, I would say. I don't know, what was your strategy? Were you going to take tires or just fuel?
I was going to take tires. This place is so rough. I mean, it's the only track. I was telling the guys in the chat that I go into my wheel settings and adjust the damper because it jerks my hand so much with the feedback. So it's an amazing old circuit, but man, it is rough. I don't know why they don't repave it. It reminds me of Sebring. I'm all for repaving it. Make it smooth. Keep the track the way it is, but make it smooth. But yeah, I was going to take tires. I had 50. I had to do like 87 liters was like safe. So I was probably going to do like 50 and 35 depending on how I was doing and how much fuel I was burning. But yeah, I parked it with probably still 20 liters in the first stint. I was not feeling it tonight.
Here we go, a new join to the series, Mugen. Looking to make it past Gillard here. Gillard holding his line well, forcing Mugen to sort of back off.
Mugen was way up too. He must have had a spin as well or something. Maybe he took tires and Gillard didn't, because whoa, Gillard with a big slide there.
It's gonna give Mugen the run he needs.
Oh
no! Both drivers being cautious of each other. That's good.
Phantom Sam picking a driver to stick behind. Oh.
Mugen getting it to stick, luckily.
Yeah, because Mugen was higher up. He must have had an incident.
But
he slid too. He went wide.
Yeah, they're both back to within axle to axle.
Down into this tight hairpin turn here. Oh, Ghost Stroke sticking his nose in there too. Taking the faster outside line.
Ghost Stroke making a jump there on Gillard. Gillard having to give up 2 positions.
No, that was Phantom Sam.
Phantom Sam.
I was like, that's not his colors. Yeah, man.
That was some good, nice racing.
That was nice, yeah. Let's see where we're at.
Jump back over here. So Zaddy's still chasing down Hellcat by 0.2.
Dude.
Hellcat's a good defensive driver. I'll give him credit. He knows where to place his car to make it hard for you. You got to really be smart.
Yeah, he doesn't get nervous with cars behind him, where other people like me sometimes do. He just keeps on driving and holding his line, And yeah, very, very good. I was behind him for a few laps for sure, and I was right on him, and he didn't flinch at all. I was trying to get him to go deep in corners, and yeah, he was defending extremely well.
Oh, this one's gonna get favorite. This one's gonna get good. Your favorite K is coming up behind him. Nate, just 1 second
Nate.
off. There's his car in the rear view. He's looking to join the puddle here and get a few positions. Oh, we have the 2 cars spun off. Up top, I do believe that was Papa Puddin, maybe? Oh, and it looks like he might have collected someone. Let's jump away. So that's actually Dalen and M. Crit, both drivers off to the side there, giving Mugen 3. Oh, and Montana gets a drive-through.
Oh no. Horrible. I think Montana was saying we needed to add a pit to the sprint race just to practice pits, and I'm like, nah, you can practice on your own. But clearly, he went in there too aggressive or came out too aggressive. I'm gonna have to ask him how he has his pit limiter set up. I mean, obviously he's not on auto.
I have it mapped to a button, and I turned it on right before the pit limiter sign, just so I know.
Yeah. I slam it in first gear, and as I'm on the brakes, I hit it, and then as soon as it lights up whatever color it needs to say I'm good, then into the pit comes Zadi without being able to pass Hellcat.
Oh man.
Oh, Hellcat pitted too. Oh, okay. Are they gonna both take tires, or are they gonna just go fuel only? This track is so rough. I mean, it is like sandpaper out there, just destroying those tires.
It's gonna be the battle of the strategy as they come out of that one.
This track is more aggressive on the handling than when you're like on WRC. Like, it is so nasty out there, especially if you run like a really low setup where you're just bouncing off the ground.
Here is a killer driver, but getting plagued by a stop and go for 30 seconds. That is ultimately gonna bite Puddin in the butt there.
Oh my god.
Giving Nate back his P1.
Who's in fourth? Is it Sim Racer? It just has an update?
Yeah, Sim Racer. Ghost Stroke finding himself back on the podium actually still right now, and once Papa Puddin pits for that stop and go.
He must have got a track limits then. He must have got 4 of them or whatever. Looks like, where's Hellcat and Zadi? Okay.
They just came out.
I don't know what order they're in. Zadi, okay. Crits. There's some serious space between them now.
Oh,
so one must have took tires. One must have took tires, and Hellcat must have not taken tires then, and Zadi did. With the difference of over 10 seconds.
PC2 now, so yeah, I'd say he probably did not take tires. He's gonna. I mean, maybe fresh tires would hurt you more. It would bite down a little harder than used tires. Might be the thinking he went with.
Yeah.
Not a bad show for Hellcat here. Definitely if he can grab Dalen and Mugen, get himself a top 6 finish, that'd be some serious points for him.
Oh, that's so smart. I don't usually have the speedometer thing up, but I didn't realize you can see their TC2 and everything, so you know their setup kind of. That's interesting. I'm going to have to remember that in the future. When you just said Hellcat turned on his TC2, and I was like, how do you know that? Okay.
I had someone in a previous stream I commented on.
That's smart.
He told me about that.
Yeah, I'm going to remember to do that next time I do one of these streams. Oh, some people off in the back. Oh, I think they just went wide. Never mind. I need to get a track map for this place.
GTX Dave still not able to snag Gillard. Gillard doing well to keep his car in front of him. Looking for that top 10 if they can gain on Zaddy here. But Zaddy putting up some serious fast times to keep himself within top 10.
Yeah, Gillard, I think, said he didn't even practice this track until today, so kudos to him again for how well he's doing there. And car looks really clean. Hitting his marks, doing extremely well.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him in too many accidents. I know he spun off around the same spot as you, but those, I mean, Little
Yeah.
spins here and there aren't going to hurt you too much
mean-
with a car like this.
I mean, the cops, maggots,
Pit
Beckett's,
window is closing down.
Stowe, the loop. I mean, you spin at every one of those. It's so easy to spin here. An unbelievably difficult track in this car.
Yeah.
And I think I was here before in the Aston, and it was planted. Like, it felt good. But this car is just rough here. Where are they at right now?
Oh, so GTX Dave managed to snag Gillard when I clicked away there.
Yeah. Yeah, he got him right through Vale into the club corners.
GTX Dave's been having some trouble here. It'd be interesting to see. Oh, Gillard running a TC2 at 10.
Hey.
Really making sure he doesn't spin here.
But if he didn't take tires like I was thinking he didn't, then maybe he has to have it cranked up. That's what you got to do. You got to conserve him somehow.
He doesn't seem to be losing too much time as he's right on the tail of Dave.
I mean, each one of these tight little turns, you have to have the perfect exit to keep your speed up because these are such long straightaways. I think this is probably the longest track in the game, right? Or is Spa longer? Got to be close.
Spa's a little longer.
Yeah, not counting the Nords. That's
obviously
a whole separate thing. Well, looks like Dave's pulling away.
Yeah, it's starting to get some separation now.
Everyone pitted but me, so that's good.
Yeah,
we got who's that? 730's off at the loop. There.
Man, here he is. Oh, Lazarus.
Lozier.
Lozier.
As it's actually pronounced.
Yep. Lazarus, as known in my streams.
Yeah. No, this is your stream, buddy. I'm not. Yeah, you call him what you want.
I will just never remember how to pronounce Lozier.
Yeah. Okay, this is cool.
Mugen 3 getting up to 5th.
All I hear
spinning
is Zadi and Dalen talking about what a shitty car this is.
We have the 247 car. Gillard finally catching a spin. And that's going to give Phantom Sam the time he needs to get up close. Possibly induce a battle here. Zaddy rounding off our top 10. Very close to catching GTX Dave. And Papa Puddin.
Yeah. Let's say Dave is catching up to Puddin. Got that bright yellow car, you can't miss it. Jeez.
Yeah, look at it back there. It actually looks like Ghost Stroke beginning to close the gap here on Nate.
Dude, Ghost Stroke. Killing it.
I'd be so happy if he finds himself a podium.
That'd be great. Yeah, he didn't finish the last race or didn't race it. He didn't get points, so this would be a good start of the season for him. Oh, I think he got disconnected last time and resolved that issue.
Probably having a snowstorm up there in Alaska or something.
Yeah, Ghost Stroke. Taking his lunch breaks to come race with us. That's some dedication for sure.
Who else was it that used to do that? H. Flurry, I think?
Yeah.
From Africa, South Africa or something?
Yeah.
Used to do the same exact thing.
Yep, on the weekends, I think, right? It was the earlier races.
Yep.
So it was like late there, yeah.
Two cars going off at the same time.
Yep, 31 was parked.
32.
Back there on Vale.
Yeah, this is really just a battle of survival and fighting against the car.
Yep.
Be interesting to see how this differs to the GT4 Wednesday series next week.
Yep. Hellcat's saying the TC2 is really helping him. And Zadi says, I got mine turned all the way to 11. Yeah, TC2 is where it is at today. Keeping these cars planted a little bit better. I think almost everybody has had a spin at this point. Maybe I should have stayed in it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single car who hasn't been collected by themselves or someone else.
Yeah.
I know Nate got collected early.
Dude, Nate, Ghost Stroke, and Sim Racer. And Milkman up in fourth again. Came back after that spin he had, yeah.
Looking like a top 5 finish for him tonight. If he can hold out here for 9 minutes, that'd be huge.
9 minutes, wow, this went by quick.
I mean, Ghost Stroke is closing the distance on Nate every once in a while. He goes from 2.7 to now 1.6 on the MFD.
Is Ghost Stroke running TC2 or not?
Let me see. I click through everybody. So yeah, Ghost Stroke's at TC4 and then TC2 10.
Man. Yep, maybe that's the secret. Crank that TC2 up.
Sort of like the Mustang, maybe. I know a lot of guys were running high TC2s in the Mustang.
Yeah, that's smart. I should have done that. I think my setup probably I had it set at like a 4, and I never adjusted. I didn't even think of it. I should have done that. But yeah, this car is. I can see why it doesn't really race that much anymore.
Yeah, not the most stable. Stable base.
Nate pulling out almost 2-second gap here, coming into the hangar straight. Definitely 2 seconds now, so I don't know if Ghost is going to be able to catch him. Nate has to make a mistake at this point. Did Nate have an incident early on at all?
Yeah,
did he?
Nate, Sim Racer, and GTX Dave, all three of them ended up off track. I'm going to say lap 2. Don't know what caused it, but they all dropped to below 10th.
Wow.
And Nate seeming to have climbed the most here. Sim Racer obviously got back up to 3rd. He's 20 seconds off Ghost Stroke. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to catch him or not unless Ghost Stroke makes a mistake, but I think Ghost Stroke upped his TC just in case.
Yep, I see. It doesn't look like Zadi is catching up to Hellcat either, so and he's at TC 11, I think he said, so TC2 at 11, so his tires must be falling off, or maybe he's just getting light on fuel and it's not really handling the way he thought, because yeah, Papa Puddin and Crit are pulling away from him.
Oh, that's an actual battle going down. So here we go. Papa Puddin as he now gets within 0.3 of Crit.
Yep. Crit said he almost parked it on the apex back there, and that's what got Puddin close to him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and there's that move, that wide. Ooh. I mean, it's track limits, but it's going to be an invalid lap, but you get so much speed coming through there.
Yeah, I can tell Papa wants this one. This is going to be...
Yep.
M-Crit needs some amazing defense here to hold him off. Put that car perfectly where he's trying to take it.
Yep.
I mean, even if Papa Puddin manages to get past Crit, he's gonna have to go against Hellcat, another brick wall. He's not gonna make it very easy on him or the car. Two very well defensive drivers. It's gonna be hard to overtake.
A lot of pudding jokes happening right now in the chat.
This is about the only battle going on. We do have
Yeah. With such a
Daddy
large
GTX
track and,
Dave.
and less people showing up tonight, I think because the premiere is about to kick off, it's a little bit of a boring race, which kind of sucks at times.
Yeah, the one makes hit or miss. Sometimes it's real interesting. Round one was a fun one because no one really knew the car, and
Oh God,
it
yeah.
caught a lot of guys off guard.
Yeah, I mean, with just having experience at Imola with that Ford versus Ferrari race we did a couple weekends ago, it's going to be interesting to see how people handle this car there because everybody knows the track. It just depends on how this car wants to behave on that circuit. Oh, little twitch,
Exactly.
little twitch from Crit.
Oh man,
Is he
Papa
going to catch him on the Hamilton
looking
straight?
for
Let's
it.
see. Oh man, that was an interesting line out of Puddin. That was.
Oh no, we do have Ghost Stroke, our second place driver, going off. Come on, game. Let me jump to him. So this puts Racer within 0.7 point. Not 0.7, 7. Now 6. Now 5. Looks like that's where Ghost Stroke's gonna go ahead and gain his speed back. 5.3 separating second from third. Oh, Ghost Stroke's got to really keep it.
Yeah, Nate lucked out. The pressure's off of him. He can just coast home at this point. A couple more laps to go, and it's over.
Yeah, I'd almost ease off the throttle a little bit. Everyone's running about a 2-minute lap. You're looking for 2 laps left in this race. No risk needed. Ghost Stroke, if I was him, I'd start preparing mentally for a defensive battle, maybe.
I don't
but
know.
He seems to be holding.
He's holding his own.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Sim Racer saw that and is hunting him down now.
Sim Racer can't be too aggressive though. Milkman only 6 seconds off of Sim Racer, and any mistake here could close that gap very fast.
Nate about to start his final lap, still pushing hard, still almost 17 seconds up. That was a 2:02 lap, so slightly slower, but I don't know if he took tires or not, but I'm sure that car is at its limits. If I know Nate, that's how he's driving.
I wonder if you were Nate, if you slow down a little bit, so this is the final lap.
Oh, this is the final lap. There's no way you think he's doing another lap?
He crossed the line at 2:07.
Oh,
if he's doing
yeah.
2:02s.
Or do you push it and then people might be low on fuel? I mean, this track takes like 4 gallons a lap or 4 liters a lap. So it's a potential depending if they went light on fuel if people are going to make it if he goes 2 laps.
Oh, M-Crit going off there. Jumping back on, trying to fight Puddin.
Oh, but he doesn't have the speed.
Not on the straight, I don't think.
Not on that, no. Oh, but he's
Puddin
trying to take the
that
shorter
wide
route.
Line.
Squeeze him. He's going to squeeze him a little bit.
Hold the inside here. Yep. Oh, keeps Puddin behind.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's the only battle going down, so we'll stick to him for a little bit.
Yep. Zadi says he has a tire going down, so.
Oh.
He's like, last lap, and I'm going to have my tire go flat. So he's slowing up a bit.
Oh, man.
People are asking Nate to slow down, so it's the last lap. So people must be low on fuel.
Let's see. I mean, 20 seconds as Nate comes around.
Oh, no, he's underneath him.
Looking for that inside.
He has the faster line. Oh. Coming through Club Corner on a Hamilton straight.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it
Oh,
all
but
you
it's
can.
like
Oh, one more lap.
Oh, he everybody's stressing.
Foden finally getting the overtake done, but great driving by Crit to make that as hard as possible.
Yep.
About a 8 to 10 lap battle right there.
Yeah, and that's what we want to see in this league is the clean fighting like that. They didn't touch once. They both, respected one another and fought really, really well.
Crit still making an amazing finish here. Top 8. Nothing wrong with that. You'll get plenty of points.
Mugen, top 5 right now. Great first showing. He didn't race in the last race.
Yeah, I don't know how much experience he has in this car. I know he was practicing earlier today. Maybe he found a comfortable setup for himself. Not doing too bad. Looks like that one sim racer's closed the gap to 3 seconds on Ghost Stroke, but it's not going to be enough. I think ultimately Ghost Stroke is going to walk away out of Silverstone with a P2.
Yep, we got Nate coming down Wellington Straight into Brooklands for the final turns onto the track. Oh no, and Zodi's off. I think that's Zodi 224.
Yep.
He that tire got him.
Yeah. Looks
and,
like he's
someone's off in front of Nate too.
Stupid game. Phantom Sam going off
Phantom
on the
Sam.
Or
right.
did Phantom Sam slow down to not have to do another lap?
Another lap.
Peter has finished the race.
Maybe he might have been out of fuel.
I think that might have been the play there because Phantom
Good
Sam
play.
still grabs the position on Balin.
Nate with a dominating performance today. I mean, he came up with the right strategy, and I think for the most part just kept it on the track when he needed to. Celebratory donuts, as always.
Jump
Great
over to
finishing by everybody. Yeah.
Ghost Stroke. See if
Ghost
he starts
Stroke P2.
celebrating. Oh no, he's content with his P2. He's like, I don't need to celebrate or nothing.
Yep.
But go tell everyone at work that I just
People
won
are
P2.
Yeah. There you go. He's happy about it. That is great. Hold the screen there for a second. We'll take a photo.
Yep.
Like that. Got it. Thank you.
Not a bad showing. We had 2 guys drop out. 3 counting you. No.
Yeah.
We had 2 guys drop out counting you. We started with 16. Do you know who else we lost?
Lozier?
Oh, yes, Lazarus.
Yeah.
Dropping.
I saw him disconnect from the voice. I didn't see that he had left the group race. And the last 3 are coming across the finish line now. Gillard, Montana, and Zodi. Great. Great race, Sig.
Flat.
Those guys are better than me to stick with it the whole time.
So, yep, there it is. The finishing order. Lazarus 15th as a DNF. Logan 16th DNF. And Marnik retiring before the race started, so a DNS.
Yep. All right.
Not a bad one.
Fun stream. I'm glad I jumped on and said I feel better about my day now. All right. Well,
hell yeah.
That was fun. Thanks for doing the stream again, Hunter. And thanks for everybody who watched, and we'll catch you next time.
Everyone, have a good one.
Bye.